Hey everybody, Console Collector here. Today's video, we're just going to take a look at some casual pickups. Nothing crazy, just some stuff I picked up over the last little while. There's some stuff from thrift stores, some brand new games, and some stuff that I picked up at my local retro video game store. Starting off here, I went to Toys R Us with my kid here, and I happened to stumble across this Black Cat figure on clearance. I really liked Black Cat when I was a kid. She was one of my favorite Marvel characters. So when I saw this, I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool. So I picked it up for the game room. I'm going to go ahead and open it up and display her somewhere in the game room. So that's a neat little pickup. Next, we're going to take a look at some movies I got at a thrift store. These were all $1 each. My favorite Martian. This one I actually remember from when I was a pretty young kid. And I saw it in the theater with my mom, and I'd never seen it before on DVD, so I thought that was really cool, so I picked that up. Picked up War of the Worlds. This is the 2-disc special edition. I actually really liked this movie, so that was really cool. A sealed copy of The Social Network. This thing was really cool. T2 Ultimate Edition DVD. It's got this like steel case. It's Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Slides out. So that was really awesome. This cool sleeve. Steven Seagal, Out for Justice. This was another cool one. This was just a jackpot at this thrift store for movies. This is the extended cut. It's got this really cool case. So it's like, there we go. Slides off here. You got this cool little Punisher skull. Really, really cool. Yeah, and I actually like this Punisher with Thomas Jane. That movie there. Got Texas Chainsaw Massacre and The Beginning. A 3-pack here. I love these combo DVDs. It's such great value. All the Beverly Hills Cop movies. This one I was super excited to find. This is the St. Francisville Experiment. I remember seeing this when I was pretty young, and I actually thought it was real. It's in the style of Blair Witch. Basically, they go into this house and capture real ghost footage, and it fooled me when I was younger. So, kind of a nostalgic little movie, and really awesome to actually find it out in the wild. My son loves Lego, loves the Lego movie. He found this and asked me to get it for him. This is actually the 2-disc special edition, which we never had. Picked up Alice in Wonderland 2-disc set. This was a great find. A two movie combo pack here for Blu-ray for The Green Mile and Forrest Gump. 2 excellent Tom Hanks movies. Oliver and Company, one of my favorite Disney movies. A true classic. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids on DVD. I saw this in the theater when I was younger. Awesome. Contact. This is a great movie. I was happy to pick that up. My older son saw this and he's like, Tekken? Isn't that where Terry's from? I'm like, nobody, not Tekken. But yeah, this is the Tekken movie. It's probably awful, but I picked it up for $1. Got 3 DVDs here of Whose Line Is It Anyway. That's a pretty funny show. I love picking these up, the Goosebumps episodes on DVD. This is Attack of the Mutant. This is the greatest movie I picked up, The Faculty. I haven't seen this movie in years. It's a great movie. I highly recommend checking this one out if you have a chance. It's really awesome. I don't want to spoil anything, but yeah, what a great movie. At least it was when I was younger. Now I got 2 movies left, and these 2 things, I couldn't believe they exist. Like, who wanted this? I posted one of them recently on my social media, so you may have seen that a little while back. But yeah, the first one I got here is the Flintstones and WWE Stone Age Smackdown. Basically, that's Fred Flintstone and that's John Cena. You can see, like, I think that's Undertaker there. Is that maybe Daniel Bryan? Like, what? When I saw this, I was like, what? Why is this a thing? Flintstones and wrestlers? So I had to grab that. So random. I'm kind of curious to check it out. And then after I posted on Instagram and Facebook about that movie. Someone told me about another one. So I went on Amazon. I found one for $5. This is the Jetsons and the WWE Robo WrestleMania. And that's like Big Show there with the Jetsons. And that looks like Kevin Nash maybe. I don't know. I'm not familiar with more modern wrestlers, but yeah, this was so random. So Flintstones and Jetsons and the WWE. I know of the Flintstones meet the Jetsons, but I never knew that they'd meet wrestlers. So these two movies here, just completely random. Can't wait to check those out and see how awful they probably are. Alright, the game section of the thrift store. One thing I can't recommend enough is check your books, because I've had some great luck finding strategy guides in the book sections, and look at this one I found. Pokemon Stadium Official Nintendo Power Guide. It is a little beat up and well used, but hey, for the price of a book, I think it was $3 or $2, I got a Pokemon Stadium guide. Really, really awesome. No rips or anything like that. Again, definitely been read, but so cool. So check your book sections in thrift stores. And then I picked up D Blob 2 on PS3. This wasn't marked, but they charged me what they had on the other games. Then Burnout Paradise. So these were $4. That's cool. And this one was really nice to find for $4. It's the Devil May Cry 4 Collector's Edition with the steel case. It's actually in pretty nice shape. And yeah, it has the discs, the manual. So that was a great find for the 360. And then the greatest one of them all, Dino Stalkers. Sorry, Dino Stalker. I was thinking Night Stalkers. Anyway, here's a little bit of information. Did you guys know that Dino Stalker is actually the 4th installment in the Dino Crisis series? So there's Dino Crisis 1, 2, and 3. And then, yeah, Dino Stalker is actually part of that series. So there's 4 games in the series. And that's not a well-known fact. So super happy that I found this at a thrift store for $4. And it is a rail shooter game. So really excited to pick that one up. That was the last Dino Crisis game in the series I needed. So one thing I just want to point out quickly, when I looked at this game, does that guy look kind of familiar? Is that a coincidence? Or is that just me? Does that look like Josh Hartnett? I totally thought it did when I picked these up together. I'm like, what? Standing in line there at the thrift store looking at these, I'm like, did they base this guy off Josh Hartnett? Because man, they sure look alike. Let me know in the comments below. Am I crazy, or can you guys see the resemblance? Alright, a couple last things here. My retro video game store there. Got in some copies of the Alan Wake remake. So I picked that up for $40. It's sealed, but if you listen, the disc is loose inside there. So I'm hoping it's okay. So I picked that up. And then my friend at work, he wanted to play it too, but he only has an Xbox. So I used some of my trade credit, and I picked up the Xbox version of it as well. So I got both. I'm going to lend him the Xbox version. So we're going to play together just like the old days when you'd go to school, play games with friends, go back to school the next day and talk about it. And my final pickup for this casual pickup video, Pood for the PS1. Friggin' aliens. It's enough to get a guy. They hijacked your ship and kidnapped your shipmates. Really random game. I've kind of been on the hunt for this one. I didn't want to pay that going rate for it. However, this rewards program here gives you a coupon for 20% off every once in a while. So they sent me a message saying, you got 20% off. Come see us. So I did. So I picked up a complete Pood from my retro video game store here. It's in like super nice shape. The label price was $60, and I got 20% off, so it worked out to be just over $40 for it. So, yeah, happy to pick up Pood. All right, and that's it for these casual pickups. Really happy with the Pokemon strategy guide. Can't wait to play Alan Wake, and got some crazy movies I got to watch. All right, that's going to wrap up today's video. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share. I'd really appreciate it. You can follow me on social media. The information is in the description below. I want to thank everybody for watching. I am the Console Collector, and until the next video, happy gaming.